early Sunday morning. While most people in Vermilion were asleep, residents of Coyote Village were evacuated as the Vermilion Fire Department responded to an incident involving a fire extinguisher. Members of the Cross Media Council were at the scene.
Things may seem quiet now, but early this morning, students were evacuated from Coyote Village as fire crews came to investigate an incident in the residence hall. Emergency officials arrived on scene just before 2 in the morning after being alerted of heavy smoke on the 4th floor of the residence hall. Fire crews immediately began making sure students were out of the building as they began to investigate.
When they made it to the top floor, they confirmed that it was an actual fire extinguisher that somebody had discharged in the hallway, running down the hall with the fire extinguisher.
Once the fire extinguisher was activated, the floor filled with sodium bicarbonate, a chemical released to extinguish flames. Draper said it's that substance students thought was smoke. Sodium bicarbonate can cause irritation to the lungs, but Draper says fire crews ventilated the building before students were allowed back inside.
We have fans that we set up. We also went through each apartment, kind of ventilating that out because the smoke, actually it's not smoke, the powder from the fire extinguisher had filled pretty much every open door that was on that in that hallway.
Sophomore Brooke Watson lives on the 4th floor of Coyote Village and says she initially thought the Sunday fire alarms were part of a fire drill.
And we were kind of like going slow, getting out, and then we opened the door and realized there's like a bunch of smoke in the hallway and we couldn't see down the hallway.
As the fire department continues the investigation, Draper says he expects more answers in the coming weeks. For the Cross Media Council, I'm Trent Opstedall.
And now, Coyote News' Anthony Gosch is live in the muck with Communications Director Tina Haraldson to find out how law enforcement officials are pursuing this ongoing investigation. Anthony?
Thanks, Bailey. I'm live in the muck here with Tina Haraldson, who is the Communications Director, to give us an update on the situation that happened this weekend in Coyote Village with the fire extinguisher. Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome.
Have the officials found the person responsible for this?
They haven't. I checked just before I came over here today, and they're still looking into it.
How are the officials searching for this person?
Well, one thing they're doing is reviewing any videotape that might have been available from any security cameras. They're also interviewing a lot of students from Coyote Village, and I'm sure Pete Jensen, our head of police, would want me to say if anyone knows anything about it, if they would please go ahead and contact University Police, because we would like to get to the bottom of it.
What are the ramifications of committing an act such as this?
Well, there's a certain amount of cleanup that has to happen, which is expensive. The fire extinguisher itself is not reusable. It has to be recharged. There's an expense in that. And then there's just the factor that making a false report of something like a fire or causing people to panic when they think there's a fire, you could have injuries, or you could have a possibility of theft when everyone runs out of their rooms. It's just not something that we take lightly. We want everyone's safety to be a priority.
Altogether, what were the total damages that were caused?
I don't know yet.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep. Live from the muck, I'm Anthony Gosch.